Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cade Blessing from CB's Collectibles. Today's date is Friday, June 22nd, 2012. The time is 6:32 p.m. Today, we are going to be breaking open this 2011-2012 Upper Deck SPX full 14-box hockey case. Here is the list of this is the recipient list. What it's going to say is the product, which is the 11-12 SPX case break number 1, the date that these spots were sold, which was the 19th of June, and the time the first spot sold Anaheim was 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And what you'll see is your eBay buyer name next to the team you purchased. I want to thank you all for joining my break. Sorry that it has taken this long. One person didn't pay at all, and I had to get that Edmonton spot filled. I want to thank you all that got your payments in right away. I appreciate that. It makes things a lot quicker and faster. Good luck to everybody. I imagine this break is going to take about 2 hours. That's how long the SPX took yesterday, and that had 14 boxes in it. So I will try and go as quickly as possible, but I'm not sure I can get it less than 2 hours. Empty case. We have, hold on here, hold on, I'll put this down so where you guys can see it all. Alright, so here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Oh. Do that so it's a lot easier to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a pile over here. Alright, so here we go with the 14 box case. Good luck to everybody. Currently, this records right now, I've had 3 breaks in a row now where I've had at least one of one. And it seems like rookies have been fending pretty well in box and case breaks lately for me. So it's 18 packs per box. We'll start off with a bonus pack. I'll move this there so I can have more space. Base, and we have Ice Rookie Premieres for the Nashville Predators, number 1,999, Ryan Ellis of the Nashville Predators. We got base, spacer, base, and base. I will have to make this video into 2 separate ones, but don't worry, it'll be legit. You'll see. You got base, base, spacer, base, base. I know some of you were asking why Pittsburgh wasn't up for sale. It's because I collect the pens, and so I never let them go. Base, base. We have our first hit, or second hit, I should say. It's a dual jersey, winning combos. This is not numbered. This is for the Buffalo Sabres. This is 2 colors. Derek Roy and Thomas Vanek. Base and base. Got base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have a winning materials dual jersey, 1 color. This is not numbered, for the Edmonton Oilers, Alice Hemsky. Base and base. We have a base, base. We have a rookie number to 499 for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Brian Straight. Spacer and base. Hopefully we'll get a hot pack. I've yet to hit any of those. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have a Flashback Fabrics. This is 1 color. This is not numbered, for the Edmonton Oilers, Dustin Penner. We have base and base. We have base, base. We have an autographed, or not auto, sorry. We have a rookie jersey, number to 799 for the Ottawa Senators, Cullen Greening. Base and base. We have a base. We have a Finnet rookies, numbered to 499 for the Nashville Predators, Jonathan Blum. Spacer, base, and base. You guys all know that the hit list, I will send a hit of my own to you guys. Base, so no one goes without a hit. Base, spacer, base, and base. We have a base, base, spacer, base, and base. I'm gonna get rid of our base pile here. We have a base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. base, base. We have an autographed rookie. This is number 799 for the Philadelphia Flyers, Matt Reed. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base and base. Last pack for box number 1. Base, base, spacer, base and base. On to box number 2. Empty box. Okay, here we go. Box number 2. Base, 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 base. We have a Ice Premiers number 499 for the Edmonton Oilers, Lennart Petrell. Base, base, spacer, base and base. Base, base, spacer, base and base. Base, base, spacer, base and base. There we go. Oh, we had a dead pack here. Spacer or base, base. We have a rookie materials. This is not numbered for the Edmonton Oilers, Teemu Hartkinen. Seems like there's a lot of Oilers. Maybe there'll be a Nugent Hopkins in this one. We have base and base. I have a feeling we're gonna have something good in this case. So hopefully we get something astonishing. Base, we have a Legends of Hockey, number 499 for the New York Islanders, Mike Bossy. Spacer, base and base. I did a Dominion case break 2 days ago, and we ended up having 3 1-of-1s, and we had a gold autographed patch of Taylor Hall. That was pretty sick. We got a base, base, spacer, base and base. Sometimes I just wish they wouldn't put so many base cards in it, but maybe that's just me. Base, base, spacer, base and base. Base, base, spacer, base and base. Base, base, spacer, base and base. Base, base. We have a Flashback Fabrics autograph. This is not numbered. This is for the Dallas Stars, Marty Turco. It's a nice hit. We have base and base. base. We have an autographed rookie, number 799, for the Florida Panthers, Eric Gunbranson. Base and base. Base. We have a rookie, number 499, for the Edmonton Oilers, Chris Van de Velde. Spacer, base. Base, insert, base, base. Base, spacer, base and base. Base, spacer, base and base. Base, spacer, base and base. We have a base. We have a dual jersey winning combos, 2 colors, for the Edmonton Oilers. This is not numbered. Alice Hemsky and Magnus Paajarvi. Base and base. Last pack of box number 2. Base. We have a dual jersey. This is for the Washington Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. We have base and base. So 2 down, 12 to go. I'd say it's decent so far. I mean, I like SPX quite a bit. I think it's a lot better than the Contenders I did yesterday. But Contenders had a lot of decent rookie autographs yesterday, so so far I still kind of like the SPX better than anything else so far this year. We got a empty box, but that's just me, I guess. So here we go, box number 3. Base. We have the Ice Premiers, number 999, for the Ottawa Senators, Steven DaCosta. Base, insert, base and base. Base, spacer, base and base. Base. We have a dual jersey winning combos, 2 colors. This is for the Colorado Avalanche, Matt Duchene and Paul Stastny. Base and base. Base, spacer, base and base. Base, spacer, base and base. Base, spacer, base and base. Base. We have a winning materials dual jersey for the Nashville Predators, Pekka Rinne. Base and base. We have a patch card. Ooh, this is a nice hit. Base. We have a dual winning combos patch. The top one is 3 colors, the bottom is 2 colors. This is numbered to just 15. We are going to have to randomize this. It is between the Ottawa Senators and the Tampa Bay Lightning's Erik Karlsson and Victor Hedman. I will have to randomize that again. Let's see who had the SP or who had Tampa Bay. Looked like Kiwi Pylon, and Ottawa is Specifan. So I will randomize that at the very end of this break. It's a nice hit. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. I have way too many base cards sitting around. Base, base. We have a jersey, rookie jersey, numbered to 799 for the Edmonton Oilers, Teemu Hartkinen. Base and base. Base, base. We have an autographed rookie, number 799 for the Edmonton Oilers, Anton Lander. Quite a bit of Edmonton cards so far, base and base, but no Nugent Hopkins yet. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have a rookie number to 499, Corey Tropp of the Buffalo Sabres. Spacer and base. Base. We have a Legends of Hockey, number to 499 for the Edmonton Oilers, Wayne Gretzky. Spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Last pack for box number 3, I believe. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Box number 4. Empty box. So here we go. Base, 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 base. We have an Ice Premieres of the Montreal Canadiens, Alexei Emelin. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have a Winning Combos 2-color jersey, dual jersey, of the St. Louis Blues, David Backes and Chris Stewart. We have a base and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. base, we have a dual jersey winning materials for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Vincent Lecavalier. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, we have an autographed rookie number to 499 for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Brett Connolly. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, we have a rookie materials, not numbered, for the Washington Capitals, Cody Eakin. Base and base. We have a base, we have a rookie number to 499 for the Buffalo Sabres, Braden McNabb. Spacer, and base. Base, we have a rookie. This is numbered to just 25 for the Philadelphia Flyers, Harry Zonerchik. It's a lot. It's like a rainbow hologram. Spacer, base, and base. Base, base, 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 spacer, base, and base. Last pack, or box number 4. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. We will go on to box number 5. Empty box. Base, 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 base. We have a Ice Premiers number 499 for the Phoenix Coyotes, Andy Maley. Base, base, spacer, base, base. Base, base. We have a winning trios number just 50. It's 2 colors. For the New York Rangers, Henrik Lundqvist, Marian Gaborik, and Mark Stahl. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have an autographed rookie, number 799, for the Detroit Red Wings, Brendan Smith. Base and base. Base, base. We have a rookie materials for the Winnipeg Jets, Mark Scheifele. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base and base. Base, we have a Finnet rookies, number to 499 of the Montreal Canadiens, Alexei Emelin. Spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, we have a rookie, number to 499, for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Thomas Kubalik. Spacer, base. Base, base, spacer, base, and 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 base. This one's a bitch to get open. There we go. Base, base. We have a winning combos 2-color jersey for the Boston Bruins, Patrice Bergeron and Nathan Horton. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Last pack. Base, base. We have a winning materials 2-color dual jersey for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Steven Stamkos. We have base and base. On the box number 6, I believe. empty box. Base, 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 base. We have Ice Premiers for the Buffalo Sabres, number 499, Zach Kassian. Base, base. We have a Winning Combos 2-color dual jersey for the Vancouver Canucks, Henrik Sedin and Daniel Sedin. It's a nice hit. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have a Winning Materials dual jersey for the Boston Bruins, Ray Bourque. Spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have a Rookie Materials for the Florida Panthers, Eric Gunbranson. Base and base. We have another patch card in here. We have a base. We have a autographed rookie 2-color patch. It's red and white. It's for the Detroit Red Wings. It's out of 25. It's inscribed Go Badgers, Brendan Smith. Base, base. We have an autographed jersey rookie card, number 799, for the Chicago Blackhawks, Marcus Kruger. Base and base. Base. We have a Finite Rookies, number 499, for the Montreal Canadiens, Rafael Diaz. Spacer, base, and base. Base, base, 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 spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have a rookie, number 499, of the St. Louis Blues, Cade Fairchild. Spacer and base. Base, or base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. base, base, spacer, base, and base. So we're 6 deep onto our 7th, hitting this halfway point. So here we go. Box number 7 of 14. Still looking for our case hit. Empty box. There we go with box number 7. Base, 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 base. We have Ice Premiers, number to 999 for the Edmonton Oilers, Colton Tubert. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. 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 Base, base. We have a rookie, number to 499 for the Anaheim Ducks, Maxime McAnauer. Spacer, base. Base, base, spacer, base, base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base. We have a dual jersey winning combos, 2 color. We are going to have to randomize this between the Calgary Flames, Mika Kiprasov, and the Vancouver Canucks, Roberto Luongo. So, oops, that's base. So that will be between All You Need and More and Keely Pylon. Base and base. Base, base. We have rookie materials for the Ottawa Senators, Mika Zibanejad. Base and base. Base, base. We have a winning materials 2-color dual jersey for the Buffalo Sabres, Ryan Miller. Base and base. Base. We have a Finnet rookies, number to 499 for the New York Rangers, Tim Erickson. Spacer, base, and base. base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, we have an autographed rookie, number to 499 for the Winnipeg Jets, Mark Scheifele. Scheifele, I should say. Base and base. Base, base, spacer. I don't know. Base and base. I don't know why I put those base cards over here. Last pack for box number 7. And base, base, we have an autographed rookie, number to 799. This is for the Buffalo Sabres, Zach Kassian. Base and base. So we're halfway through our 14 box SPX 1112 case break. I'd say it's pretty decent so far. Box number 8. It's going a lot faster than yesterday's break, I must say, so I'm pleased about that. Empty box. Base, 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 base. We have Ice Premiers for the Nashville Predators, Ryan Ellis, number to 1999. We have it. Ooh, this is one I've never seen before. There's only a card in here. It's a shadow box stopper. This is for the New Jersey Devils, Martin Brodeur. It is not numbered, but it's like clear. It's like a card on top of a card. It's pretty cool. Whoever has the Devils, that's a pretty neat card. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, we have an autographed rookie, number 799 for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Ryan Johansson. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. Base, base, we have rookie materials. This is for the New Jersey Devils, Adam Larson. Base and base. Base, base, we have a rookie, number to 499 for the Calgary Flames, Lance Bauma. Spacer, base. Base, we have Finnet rookies, number to 499 for the Anaheim Ducks, Peter Holland. Spacer, base, and base. Base, base, 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 spacer, base, base. Base, we have Finite Rookies, number 499 for the Florida Panthers, Eric Gunbranson. Base, base, and base. Base, base, spacer, base, base. Base, base, we have a dual jersey winning combos. This is for the Detroit Red Wings, Henrik Zetterberg and Johan Franzen. Base and base. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. This one is a pain. Base, base. We have a winning materials dual jersey for the San Jose Sharks, Patrick Marleau. Base and base, last pack of box number 8. Base, base, spacer, base, and base. So 8 down and 6 to go. I am going to have to stop this part of the video and start a new section because I don't think they let more than hour long videos onto YouTube. So hold on here. As soon as it turns 7:26, I am going to stop it and start it again. And as you can see, we still have 6 boxes to go. 7:25. As soon as it turns 26, I will stop this and start a new one. Oops, got a text. Alright, just turned 7:26, so I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to start it right back.